There's a question many people ask quietly but rarely understand deeply. Why are some women attracted to men who are quiet, self-contained, emotionally controlled, and seemingly detached from social validation? Not loud leaders, not attention seekers, but men who walk alone, often called the Sigma male. This video is not about hype, it's about psychology, behavior, and philosophy. First, let's clear something important. Women are not attracted to labels, they are attracted to signals. The term Sigma male is just a modern label for a behavioral pattern that has existed for centuries. In psychology, attraction is driven less by words and more by perceived traits. One of the strongest traits the Sigma personality signals is self-sufficiency. From an evolutionary psychology perspective, self-sufficiency equals survival capability. A man who does not depend on constant approval signals internal stability. Philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche described this as the sovereign individual, someone who governs himself, not others. This autonomy is subconsciously interpreted as strength. Another reason is emotional regulation. Many Sigma-type personalities are calm under pressure. They don't overreact. They don't chase validation. From a psychological standpoint, emotional control creates emotional safety. Humans are naturally drawn to people whose nervous systems are stable. This is not about dominance, it's about predictability and calm. There is also the principle of scarcity. In behavioral psychology, scarcity increases perceived value. Sigma-like individuals do not overshare, they do not seek attention, they do not compete loudly. This creates mystery, and mystery activates curiosity, not obsession, but interest. As philosopher Søren Kierkegaard said, anxiety is the dizziness of freedom. Uncertainty makes the mind engage. Another factor is non-neediness. Needing someone is not the same as choosing someone. When a person appears fulfilled on their own, any connection feels like a choice, not a dependency. Psychologically, this activates attraction because it removes pressure. No chasing, no proving, just presence. Now let's address women's psychology respectfully. Women, like men, are not a single mindset, but research shows many are drawn to traits like emotional intelligence, self-direction, competence, inner confidence. These traits signal long-term reliability, not short-term excitement. The Sigma archetype often represents these traits. There is also a philosophical layer. Carl Jung spoke about the individuated person, someone who has integrated their identity instead of performing for society. Such individuals are rare, and rarity naturally attracts attention. Not because of superiority, but because authenticity is uncommon. It's important to say this clearly. Attraction is not manipulation, and silence is not strength by default. A true Sigma personality is not cold, rude, or dismissive. Those are misunderstandings. Real strength is calm clarity, not emotional absence. Finally, here's the deeper truth. Women are not attracted to Sigma males. They are attracted to men who know themselves, men who are not controlled by fear, men who are internally anchored. The Sigma label simply points to a man who has built an inner world strong enough to stand alone, and paradoxically, that independence makes connection feel safe. So the goal is not to become a Sigma, the goal is to become whole. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. Attraction follows alignment, not performance.